Okay, good. Good spin. Just don't bend that elbow. I know it's hard. Keep that, try to have that left arm prevent it from doing that. Yep, you ready? Flick. Good, good, awesome. Okay, so that's how you are going to let go and ball. That's how you're going to release it. So the big picture, you actually put your motion all together. Okay? It's going to look like this. You're going to snap your wrist right at your thigh, right down here. So you're going to hear me say that a lot. The release is at your thigh. That's where you're snapping at your thigh. Okay? So when it's put all together, you're snapping, and that's what it kind of looks like. That's the big picture that we're going to get to. Okay? Now what I'm going to teach you is breaking down the motion. Because I kind of just showed you what the big picture looks like. Okay? This is the whole motion coming through. But if I just say, okay, Bailey, we're just going to jump right in and we're going to do that motion, okay? And you'd be like, oh my gosh, how do I do that? That's like way too complicated. So what I like to do is break it down into 3 parts or 3 phases. And that way, when we break it into the parts and we put it all together, it'll be a lot easier to learn for you. So first thing we're going to learn is power phase 1. Now normally what I do with power phase 1 is we use our legs and our arms, but since you're just starting out fresh, I'm going to break this down even further where we're just going to use your arms and talk about the wrist snap, what I want your arm to do, the follow through. If you notice I was coming up and touching my shoulder, I want you to just kind of focus on that part of it first so it's not so overwhelming. We'll talk about the drag because that's super important too, but that I just want to work by itself too, and then we'll kind of put the 2 parts together. Have you ever done like an overhand throw on one knee before? Like you were like this, and then they said, okay, throw it overhand like that. Have your coaches ever done that? Okay, they might at some point. This they probably do, right? Kind of like what I was doing with the wrist flick. Okay, you might at some point as you get older. Why they do that for an overhand throw is the same way I'm gonna do it for an underhand throw. Again, it's just breaking you down and showing you how to do the upper part of the body. Okay.